G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Today I am using a new mold that I made. Look at this gorgeous mold. I'm so happy with it. Took me a while to design. Getting the shape just the way I wanted it. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blossoms. I've called it Blossom. I like odd numbers when it comes to this sort of thing, you know, flowers. And I'm not going to do a 3D bloom. I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I've mixed up 300 grams, about 10 ounces of resin. I stirred it over or in some hot water because it's really cold in my studio. And I'm going to use this bluey green mica powder. So I've got 30 grams for that. 30 grams for my green alcohol ink, 20 grams for my gold mica powder, and 20 grams for my bloom pigment paste. So I'm going to mix those up first. I should just cover this so I don't get anything flying in there. So it's kind of like a bluey sort of a colour. I'm not try that much. So I mixed up my resin, like I said, in the bowl of hot water, put it in my pressure pot for a few minutes, and then started. So I'm not waiting like I would normally wait for the 3D bloom. I'll do another scoop of that. That's there. So that's Archery Creations Green Dragon. Actually, I'll stir them all later. And then Pearl X, the gold. I like the way Pearl X reacts. Just do one little scoop of that one. It should be enough. And some emerald green alcohol ink from Let's Resin. I'm just going to try and do a squirt. Okay, it's obviously blocked. Must have had resin on the tip there at some stage. Nope. You know how you touch the end? Well, I do. I touch the end too close to the resin. Ah, there we go. 2 little squirts of that. Now I've got ink all over me. Let's see how that looks. So that's that one. So I'm having a combination of pigment paste, mica powder, and alcohol ink. Seem to get better reactions when you add another squirt, when you're adding different sorts of mediums, pastes, powders, and inks. And I'm basically just going to let the shape of the mold do my design for me today. Did I get anything out? Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to re-stick that, I think, with a needle. All right, so that's that. That's my gold. Just want a little bit of gold because I've got these nice crackles here. They got gold and blue and green, and I thought that looked really pretty, so I'm going to do that. And then I thought, because that's got gold in it, I better do a little drizzle of gold as well, because I wasn't going to put gold in it. I think I might have to have a little bit more in there. I want it sort of opaque-ish, but I do know that the gold takes over, so I think I probably won't use all of this. I'll just use a little bit of that. I will come back and stir those. Now I've got 20 grams in here, so I'm going to put 2 drops of my bloom pigment paste. 1, 2, you don't need a lot. Wipe that off, close it, put it back upside down, and it's ready to go next time. All right. So the Let's Resin 4-hour resin is the one I'm using, and it's a medium viscosity, so it's already thick. Like I said, I'm not doing a bloom, but I don't want the white to sink straight through either. So that's why I'm using a thicker resin. I wasn't quite sure what to use because, oh look, it's probably been a year, maybe longer since I've done a design like this, and I really can't remember what I used. So we'll just test it today with this little bit of 4-hour resin. All right, mix them all up. So that's what the bluey green dragon's looking like. And the gold, I think they're all opaque. And ink is difficult to get opaque, but you can still see through it a little bit. And then my white is, you can sort of see through it a little bit. It's kind of like skim milk, I guess. Don't know what that is, stuck to the side of my cup. All right, so here we go. Oh my gosh. All right, now I probably don't need all of these that I've mixed up. And I'm not quite sure how much this mold takes. I just assumed it would be about 300, so we shall see. All right, here we go. I'm going to follow the edge as best I can. The closer you can get to the mold, the easier it's going to be without the resin sort of going wobbly. Oh my gosh, there's a hair, there's a hair. Okay, without the resin sort of going wobbly when you're pouring it. So get a bit closer if you can. It's really pretty mold, isn't it? Do you like it? I will link it for you down below if you would like to get yourself one of these. I love it. I think it's really pretty. And it would be really amazing for a 3D bloom too, because you pull out through there, in through there, so you get a really pretty design. I think that's enough. All right, now the green, I'm just going to put sort of next to it, like so. Like so. And then a little bit of the gold. I'm going to just kind of drizzle it through the chop there, just like that. Like I said, I don't want to do too much of that. And then my white, here we go. I'm not quite sure what to do with the white. I'm just going to do like thin little, couple of rows of thin little lines. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna do it. Like so. I'm getting dizzy looking at it. Oh, look, the alcohol from the alcohol inks. That'll do. The alcohol from the alcohol ink does weird things to the white. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pour this in the middle, and it will push, hopefully push everything out. How much have I got? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. How weird is this? Look at the dots. They're right in the middle of the petals. Now that's just freaky. That is just freaky. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Look, exactly where those petals are. All right, let's get those out. Move all of my little cups out of the way. Just cleaning off my sticks so I can pick up my little stick here. That is just bizarre, those dots. I have no idea why that's formed. Anyway, we'll just pick them up off the surface there. Give them a light little torching. So basically, that's pretty much used about 300 grams. I think I went over a little bit when I measured, but basically it's 300. That takes about 300 grams. I can probably fit a little bit more in. All right, now let's go with our little crackles here. I'll try not to spill them where I don't want them to go. I'll do that and then I'll have a look and see if I've got them in the right spot. I am hoping that my resin is thin enough to kind of move and close. It's not really doing much at the moment. But like I said, I can't remember what resin I used. I was going to use a thinner resin. Now the thinner resins obviously move more. I was going to use my Platinum Ultra Clear. But look, we'll see what happens. It's early days. We'll give it time to move. And if it doesn't, then next time we can use something else. I'm just looking at where I've put... I can't really go opposite because I don't have anything to gauge where the center is. It's just going to leave it like that. All right, I'll do some cleaning up. I'll come back to you in about half an hour or so, and we'll see what it's looking like. Okay. So it's been about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, and that's what it's looking like at the moment. I've got a lot of white area there that I can still see the mold. So I don't know if it's still going to close up, or maybe I didn't put enough color around the outside. So I had 100 grams of color if you added all those little bits up, but I didn't use it all because I had some left in the little cups. So I had 100 grams of that, and then I did 200 grams of clear. So I'm just thinking maybe I didn't actually have enough color. So if it doesn't work, maybe I'll go 200 grams of the color and then just do 100 grams of a clear push at the end, or maybe 50-50. But anyway, we'll see what happens afterwards. So yeah, we'll have another look when it's time to unmold in a few hours. Okay, so I've just got it out of the food dehydrator. It's still quite hot. I was trying to cure it quickly so I could go to bed knowing what happened. So my tips are still a little bit soft. I've been pushing on them every half an hour or so to check them. So it's kind of closed. I don't think it's closed all the way. Yeah, I don't know. First attempt. We'll just have to see. I'm a bit worried that I'm going to have like blobbies on the back where my white has sunk. Like, it's pretty cool on this side. I guess I wouldn't even mind if this was the side, although my glitter's way down the bottom there. All right, let's see if I can get it out. Oh, yep, they're coming out okay. They're still quite soft though. I'll just have to light flat till it's cured overnight. So yeah, I have a food dehydrator. I used to make like jerky and things like that for my dogs, but I don't do that anymore. So it was just up in the shed, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I can use it as a curing machine for my resin. So there's the Blossom tray mold. I will link it for you down in the description. It's a nice solid mold. All right. Oh, look, I've got quite a big, hello, quite a big clear area in the center where it didn't close up. But I'm going to put that there, and we'll see. Let's just do this. Let's see what it's going to look like. It's probably going to be terrible, but look, I'll show you my pieces that work and my pieces that don't work as well, so that we can learn. Okay, right. Gosh, how do I flip this? Oh, that's not at all what I was expecting. It's quite dark. Oh, it's not too bad. It's kind of feathery or something. That's not too bad, you guys. I honestly thought that the white was going to drop down and I was going to have all these white blobbies. Wow. I can't really see the white. I need to take a proper photo of it with better light because it's like 10 p.m. Haven't got natural light in here. Wow. Not at all what I was expecting. I can see the blue. It's kind of darker there, and it like wisps up, which is weird. It must have all gone to the center and then moved. I can see a little bit of the green along the edge. I guess there's a bit of white in there, and I can see a hint of gold. My center looks good. Oh, look, that's not too bad, you guys. Don't stick to the board. Don't stick to the board. There we go. There we go. Look, you can see right through it. Now, it's still soft enough. I could actually turn it into a bowl if I wanted to, but I'll just leave it. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'll know for next time. I probably need to add a bit more white to it, hey? And see, I don't know, see how I can get that to close. Maybe I need like a thinner resin for it to close. If any of you guys have done these, you know what I mean, like you go around the outside and hopefully they all close and you get those pretty effects. What resin do you use? Do you use a thick resin, a thin resin, a medium resin? So look, I'll take that for a first attempt. Quite happy with it. All right, I can go to bed now, knowing that I didn't do too badly for a first attempt. But look, I will keep trying. we will learn together how to do this sort of thing. It's kind of like a crackle, but in long. I want those like long pieces, like long crackles, if you know what I mean. Have you ever seen those? You probably don't know what I'm talking about. I probably sound like a mad woman, but long crackles. And I don't think I've seen any videos of anyone doing it. I probably have years ago, but yeah, haven't for a while. I must have a look. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think of it. I probably need to take it outside so I can get some light behind it to show up the gold, because I don't think you can see the shimmer of the gold there. It's quite pretty. I wonder if I can plug my... no, I haven't really got a little light. What about my flashlight? I wonder if that will help. Look away if you don't like flashing lights. What do you think? Oh, yeah, you can see the green tips. It's not really showing the gold from this angle, though. I don't know that you can really see it all that well. I can see it better now. I'll take some nice photos tomorrow and see if I can pick up that gold. All right, that's me done. I can go to bed now. All right, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll do a little bit better next time. Okay, take care, guys. Bye for now.